What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your reigning, defending, undisputed BBR Season 2 champion, Montreal Milotic, here for our Week 1 battle and team builder against the San Diego Snugglers and their coach, Grandmaster D.rey, who, by the way, is an amazing person. I just want to point that out. He is a really awesome guy. So if you haven't already, make sure to go and check him out. So let's go ahead and jump into this because this is going to be a hell of a team builder. I love the team that we drafted. I love the team that we built. I think it was so much fun. Huge thank you to my front office for giving me all the help. We had tons of mocks. We had tons of discussion. Really exceptional stuff. Look at my opponent's team. Look at my team. Is there anything that you guys notice? Well, there's something that I noticed, and it's really important. I have an Urshifu. He has two of the best counters to Urshifu in the entire game. He has Clefable and Hippowdon. What the hell? So this Urshifu is not going to do the greatest, I guess. Oh god, it's weird because this thing does so much work to so many different teams, but look at my opponent's team. He's got an offensive check in Tornadus Therian, which can easily just come in, U-turn, Hurricane, Air Slash, whatever the case may be, and annoy the shit out of my Urshifu. He also has a Dracozolt, which in Sand will even outspeed a Scarfed Urshifu, so that's very problematic, and he also has an Araquanid, which can set up webs. Those first five that I mentioned there, they're coming. They have to come 100% in my opinion. I believe after that, it can be one of the Colossal, Sneasel, or Tangela. Probably the Tangela or Sneasel I'm leaning towards, but I wouldn't be too surprised if he brought the Colossal. But yeah, so with all that being said, with all the craziness, with all the checks to Urshifu, I still have to bring it. It's a goddamn Urshifu. It is so strong. If I weaken the Clefable, weaken the Hippowdon, then you better believe I could just go in with Wicked Blow and Poison Jab. I am running sub bulk up on this set instead of a band with leftovers, of course. The reason why I'm doing that is because if I end up in a position where it's me against anything other than the Tornadus, Clefable, Hippowdon, or Tangela, then I basically set up a sub. Even if it's the Tangela, I probably set up a sub. And that way he then goes into his check being one of the Hippowdon or the Clefable. He can kind of play a 50-50, and I can then set up a bulk up if they would drop to the next Wicked Blow or something, or I can go for just a Wicked Blow or a Poison Jab depending on the setting. Basically, it allows me to get 2 guaranteed hits off on one of those Pokemon with either 2 Wicked Blows or 2 Poison Jabs, which is genuinely my best way to hit it because if I mispredict and I go for Wicked Blows, the Clefable comes in, then I'm not going to do as much damage as I would normally with 2 Poison Jabs. Same deal with Hippowdon with Poison Jab versus Wicked Blow. On this set, we have speed for Jolly Dracozolt. His speed tiers are really weird. There's a huge gap between Dracozolt and then it's like Sneasel. That's crazy. And to be fair, there is a Klinklang which is reaching base 90, but I don't feel like it's going to be coming, so I didn't really want to have to invest for that. And at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about it, even if it does come. Yeah, it could be a decent answer to my Diancie, but I definitely have other options to deal with that. I have a Moltres, I have an Appleton, I have a Swampert, a Metagross, and a Raikou, so I feel very confident that it's not going to come. If it does, I'd be surprised. But this set, like I said, speed for that Jolly Dracozolt. We take a Life Orb, Sand Rush Dracozolt Bolt Beak while it outspeeds me. Very important, that's at neutral. At +2 defense from the bulk up, our sub is not broken by the Hippowdon. And at +1, we 2-KO a max defense Hippo with Wicked Blow, and we OHKO a max HP Tornadus Therian. I've had 3 mocks with this team, and all 3 mocks, I won all of them. Urshifu never touched the field once. It was that crazy. I haven't used it yet. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see what we can do with Urshifu in a non-G-Max league. Our next mon is going to be our Diancie here. Now, Diancie was the reason why Urshifu never hit the field. In all 3 mocks, it swept. It just came out and swept. Obviously, it came out kind of things. It wasn't like just in the entire time and just swept and set up for game right away. No, it is our check to the Tornadus because, I mean, we resist the flying type attacks, the fire type attacks, the dark attacks. We resist U-turn as well. Basically, Diancie is a really good blanket check for the Tornadus. Obviously, it is 4 times weak to moves like Iron Tail that Tornadus does get. So because of that, we have Berry on this set. We also have Diamond Storm to boost our defense by 2 stages and make sure we can just scare out the Tornadus. But at the same time, getting a +2 boost 50% of the time is super valuable against things like the Araquanid, the Colossal, the Sneasel, the Dracozolt, and even the Hippowdon. Calm Mind is there to boost our special attack, make our Draining Kisses a lot more powerful, and then Magnet Rise, our secret tech to get away from the Hippowdon's Earthquakes, is extremely important because I believe Hippowdon will want to come in at some point to try and Earthquake us to finish the job, but it won't be able to. Draining Kiss is our recovery, like I had said. With Clear Body, we are not affected by Sticky Web that the Araquanid may want to set up. And look at our investments. What the hell is this EV spread? 188 HP, 4 defense with a Bold Nature, 100 special attack and speed, and then 116 special defense. Are you kidding? What is this? What does this do? Well, let's start with this. The 100 speed gives us speed for 12 speed Clefable. That's Clefable creeping anything, creeping it. We then take a Jolly Life Orb Dracozolt Bolt Beak with Rocks Up. And if we are at +1, this is important, no, +1 special attack, +1 special defense from Calm Mind. If Dracozolt goes for a Jolly Life Orb Bolt Beak, I take at worst 121 points in my 149 HP. At the same time, the minimum roll that I can do with Draining Kiss will not KO it, but it will do enough to get me back 94 HP at the very, very worst. Meaning, I get brought up to 122 HP because 149 minus 121 plus 94 equals 122. Meaning if he gets another max roll, we will live on 1 HP. So, essentially, I can take 2 hits from the Dracozolt. I will definitely take advantage of that. That's a huge benefit for me. So I'm hoping that'll allow us to get rid of the Dracozolt pretty early on. This has been the MVP of the mocks. I'm hoping it's going to continue throughout this game. Our next mon is going to be our Metagross here. Now, Metagross is phenomenal this matchup with a Bandit set. Steel and Ice is really all I need. Obviously, I would like to have Rock. I would like to have Ground. I would like to have Electric coverage. I just can't. There's just too much coverage that I can potentially run. But Meteor Mash and Ice Punch is a good blanket check to everything. Yes, Araquanid resists it, but Araquanid is still taking a monster, massive chunk from Banded Meteor Mash from a Metagross that has 135 base attack, Adamant Nature, Stab, and a chance to boost his attack by 1 stage? Oh, come on. It's no thank you. Because of the way his speed tiers line up, I can really afford to be a very bulky Metagross with very little speed. You look at it, the only thing that's slower than me that I really have to worry about would be something like maybe the Araquanid, I guess. But even then, it's not really doing much to me. Clefable is next in line. It reaches base 60 while we reach base 70. If it wants to be a fast Clefable, I guess go ahead. I don't expect it to be a fast Clefable, and I don't expect him to stay in on a Metagross because it's basically just a guaranteed KO. Trick is there specifically to trick the Hippowdon, the Tangela, or the Tornadus. Those 3 are the big ones here, and I didn't say Clefable because Clefable doesn't appreciate a Meteor Mash from a banded Metagross. So if it ends up being Clefable versus Metagross, I just click Meteor Mash. If I get the boost, I get the boost, and it's pretty much over. So I feel very confident in that. Basically, the reason we have all this bulk on it so we can take a hit and then fire off an attack as well. We want to make sure we can always live 1 hit and then attack back and get a KO. If my opponent is in with his Tornadus and I fire off a banded Meteor Mash, we're going to do a huge chunk of damage. If he's taking basically any chip, he will drop, and that's amazing. We definitely need that because if we get rid of the Tornadus, it makes our life so much easier with Urshifu specifically because it won't be outsped. That's amazing. It's huge. It's key. It's very, very important, and that is why we have our Metagross Bullet Punches there for something faster than us. We need to pick off the Tornadus, we need to pick off the Sneasel, whatever the case may be. That's why we have it here. We also take a Life Roar Bolt Beak or a Scarf Jolly Hustle Bolt Beak from the Dracozolt, and we take any 1 hit from the Tornadus like I had mentioned, and it is here to facilitate the end game of our Diancie or our Urshifu. Moving on to number 4, it is going to be our Swampert here. Swampert has extreme value this game because it is there to be an electric immunity. Without it, the Bolt Beaking Dracozolt will just run through our entire roster, and we really don't have any other answers for it. The issue with this is it's 4 times weak to grass. Tornadus gets Grass Knot, Clefable gets Grass Knot, Araquanid gets Giga Drain, Tangela gets Giga Drain, and Energy Ball, and Leaf Storm. So there's a lot of things that could hit us for super effective grass coverage. That's part of the reason why we're running the Assault Vest. With the Assault Vest, we can take those hits, at least one of them, fire off a super effective attack like Rock Tomb, or Flip Turn Out, or Skull to burn something. Basically, it is here to be a blanket check, a good pivot for my entire roster, getting me into the appropriate matchup that I see fit every single time. With the investment we have in defense, we take 2 Jolly Life Orb Outrages from a non-Hustle Dracozolt. And the other reason we have the Assault Vest is to make sure that we can take special or mixed Dracozolt Draco Meteors really, really well. That's what we have it here for. We are a relaxed nature, and the reason we're doing that with, by the way, 0 IVs in speed is so we can always underspeed a relaxed natured Hippowdon, meaning it will have to go for Earthquake or Rocks or Toxic or whatever against me, and then I Flip Turn Out, gain momentum, I can go freely into something else to deal with it. And I find that to be very, very valuable, allowing me to really chip my opponent's team down very well and get into the proper matchup that I want to. Again, like I said, it's going to be an amazing pivot this week. It's going to be an annoying as hell Pokemon to deal with. I'm hoping that Swampert can be one of the MVPs for us in this matchup. Our next mon is going to be our Raikou. Raikou is a crazy weird matchup this week. Why? Well, he has a Dracozolt, and I don't have HPS anymore, which sucks, but I have Scald. Scald is decent. Scald allows me to hit something like the Colossal and the Hippowdon for super effective damage, really making so that my electric move and discharge isn't going to be kind of a waste. Essentially, we want to burn the Dracozolt if we do end up scalding it on the switch, which would be nice, or we want to Toxic it and then Toxic Protect Stall. Protect is there for 2 reasons. The first one is to do that. Toxic Protect Stall, make sure we can rack up damage on it and force it to be in a really tough position. Second reason is because it can help us wear down or run low the turns of sand. The fewer turns of sand there are, the better. It makes it so my team doesn't lose to Dracozolt as easily and makes it a lot easier for my team to wear down his. Definitely a good advantage to have. Unfortunately, I do have to run max speed, max special attack on this set. The reason I have to run max speed is so that we speed tie with the Sneasel. Again, just in case he brings Sneasel, I don't expect it to be like super likely, but if it does come, I have now a way to make sure that I speed tie. I can potentially get off the discharge and get the KO on it, which would be, again, very valuable. If he did not run the Sneasel, I would be running like 0 speed investment and be able to take any hit I want to go for, and feel very confident in that. Our final Pokemon is going to be the Charjabug. The bus is coming to week 1. What the hell? It's week 1. You bring your last pick, Matt? Yes, this Pokemon is phenomenal. It is a really good pivot for us, and the reason why I wanted this specifically over another web setter that was like 1 point, like Swirlift, is because it gives me momentum. And the reason I want momentum so badly is because I can continue to get into my big threats, my Raikou, my Metagross, my Urshifu, my Diancie. That's what Charjabug does. It also gives me webs. This is going to be my lead 100%. The reason I'm leading with this is because if I lead against the Tornadus, I click Volt Switch 100%. If he taunts me, great, I get momentum. If he goes for an attack, fine, I still get damage off on you. I can go into something like my Diancie. If he goes for a U-turn, which is what I would expect him to go for, or taunt, again, one of those two, he goes into maybe his Hippowdon or something. If he goes into his Hippowdon on my Volt Switch, fine, I click Toxic, and then I get on my webs. Easy enough, right? Toxic that thing, weaken it, every single turn, make it so it just can't come in and beat me 1v1 pretty easily. Now it's going to be whittled down every single turn, and then I get my webs to make it a lot easier for the rest of my team, dealing with the Dracozolt, dealing with the Sneasel, dealing with, I don't know, something like a faster Araquanid or a faster Clefable, whatever the case may be. I think this is a fantastic set for us to have. With Scare Smack and our 68 EVs in attack, we always break a no investment Dracozolt substitute. Very valuable, so that in case he's running a subset, we can break that and then still get the benefit of lowering our opponent's special attack by 1 stage if it is a special attacker like the Clefable or like the Tangela. Our investment is also not to hit KO'd by a boosted Hurricane from Tornadus. He definitely could be running a Nasty Plot set. If he runs Nasty Plot, that'd be kind of scary, but we have Diancie in the back, and I feel very confident that Diancie can come in, fire off Diamond Storms, and just get the win for us. That is our team for this week's battle, guys. Longer team builder, I know. If you guys stuck through it, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you have not already. By the time we're recording this, we are just under 900 subscribers. Ideally, by the time this has gone up, we'll be at 900, so we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching the team builder. Let's go ahead and jump right into the... Alright everyone, welcome back. So, no Araquanid, which means no webs for my opponent, which is fantastic. Also, it's weird because my only water resist is weak to bug. So, I don't know, but whatever. He brought the Colossal instead. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to lead off with Charjabug here, and that's pretty free. So let's see what happens. I got my iced coffee here, and hopefully we can have a good game. It's going to be interesting. I had a lot of success in my mocks this time around. Really don't want to go into confidence because D.rey is a fantastic player. He could really throw me off guard with a lot of stuff, so we'll see what happens. Also, my nicknames are pending. Let's put it that way. The only one that's here to stay is MattOshea for the Urshifu, and probably Beep Beep for the Charjabug. Other than that, everything is probably going to be changing once I get suggestions from you guys, which should be, well, I should see them when I guess, have my draft analysis go up, which is about a couple of days from when this goes live, for when we're recording this at least. Alright, so what is his lead going to be? Crown again. Kotal Khan, what is that? Okay, cool. So I freely click Volt Switch here. That is my play. Volt Switch, if he stays in, should do 36 to 43 if he's got no investment. And we click Volt Switch because in case he taunts me, I don't want to get taunted. If he switches out hard into the Hippowdon, okay, fine. Fine by me. I just, well, Toxic as the U turns out. Okay, so what are you going to go into? Do I get momentum? 150. So I took 13 points of health in the U-turn there. That would be no investment, timid. So and that's like a minimum roll. So basically means he has, okay, what is this? Okay, interesting. Okay. Are you Volt Absorb? He's not Volt Absorb. Okay, this is cool. Dope. Dope. Okay, let's see. Dracozolt. I'm pretty sure my Urshifu lives this hit if I do go for it. Where is my Urshifu? We actually do not if he is Hustle, so don't want to do that. What I think I do want to do, though, is go into Jill. Jill the Swampert. And the fact that he did not go for the taunt means I don't think he has it. So, yeah, I feel confident in that. Let's just fire off a flip turn here. We'll see what he wants to do. He switches out. Cool, gonna keep up the momentum. He goes back into this thing. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. I can freely go into Raikou here, which I think what I'm gonna do. Let's go Raikou. Raikou should KO with a discharge, that's for sure. And I may be able to go for a free Scald here, if anything. Yeah, do I want a Toxic? I think what I want to do is go for a Toxic. I'm going to go for the Toxic, yeah. We'll see what he wants to do. As the U turns out, understandable. If we were a Scarf there... Man, if we were a Scarf there. Alright, does he go into Hippo here? As well as my Colossal Sprite is just a little big. It's the wrong sprite. There is Colossal. Let's make you a bit smaller. Okay. I went for the Toxic here because if he goes into Clefable or Tangela, it helps me with that a lot. If he goes into Hippowdon, it still helps me with that. Skull would have been better, obviously, but at least we can Toxic it. And he goes into Noob Tangela. Fantastic. So we're going to be able to make sure that this thing is poisoned for the entirety of the game, which is huge. It's a great benefit to us. And I think I can just go hard into my... my Charge Bug here again. If he goes for a knockoff, so be it. We managed to get this thing Toxic, which is a huge, huge benefit to us. It's enormous. Okay, let's go into Charge Bug. I imagine he goes for a knockoff or a Leech Seed maybe. Who knows? But we can freely go for our webs. And we can switch out into whatever we need to depending on the situation. What are you going to do here? It is early in the morning compared to when we usually play our games. But he goes for knockoff. I'm cool with that. We lose our Violet, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm just going to go ahead and fire off my webs. Webs is a great play here because it forces him to spin with the Colossal. It makes his Dracozolt a lot less scary. And we'll see, does he go into the Scorpion? What is that? Interesting, okay. If I'd gone for webs there. Man. Not webs, Volt Switch. Let's go for the... Do I want to Toxic it? I don't think I really need to Toxic it. I'm just going to go for Volt Switch. I should underspeed this, as we do not underspeed it. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'm okay with that. But I'll go into Swampert. Actually, let me take a look at this. Where is Swampert? Actually, let's take a look at one more thing. Let's take a look at Colossal and see if it gets any interesting grass coverage. Let's take a look. Grass moves. It gets Solar Beam. So unless he's going for Solar Beam here, I'm fine. I should live the Solar Beam because of my Assault Vest. Okay. So Charger Bug. That's fine with me. Eat it up. Very nice. Okay. It is Colossal. So... Oh yeah, we definitely should outspeed that. We are 36 speed. I didn't think that through. Oh well. But it's okay. I can flip turn here. He will outspeed me now. He should at least. As he does not. Well, he switches out instead. I'm just going to keep him in the Vortex. Kotal Khan. Is this the... That's this thing again. Okay. No problem. No problem at all. Flip turn again. That's good damage. That's really good damage. I could go into Sheer Khan again. Don't think that's my play, though. I could go into DMX here. What does that accomplish? Forces into Tangela. Forces into Hippowdon. I think my play is going to be go into Deanne here. And what Deanne is going to do here, or Diane, however you want to call it, I don't really care, is going to do a real good work to my opponent's team because I can just fire off the Diamond Storm here. So let's do that. Let's go for the Diamond Storm. I bet he's trying to wait for a moment where he can get in his Hippowdon pretty freely. But it's okay. We're doing good. We're in a good spot. What is he going to do? Is he going to switch out to Hippowdon? He U-turns out, of course. We kind of expect that. Oh, dude, you crit me. Crit me with U-turn. I imagine the Hippowdon is what's coming out. But we'll see. He may not want to take the damage on this in case this is offensive. Noob, that's Hippowdon, right? Tangela, okay. I kind of want to scout this thing as Toxic, but part of me just wants to click... I didn't get the boost. Part of me just wants to click Calm Mind. Because if I get rid of this, it makes it a lot easier for my Raikou. And for Urshifu. Let's go for the Calm Mind. Let's go for the Calm Mind. See what he wants to do. Maybe it's a knockoff. Maybe it's a Leech Seed. What is he trying to do here? Knockoff? Leech Seed? Toxic. Shit. Okay, the Toxic sucks because this was like kind of one of my win cons, quote unquote. But it's okay. It's okay. We have Draining Kiss, which can really help us out. Okay, let's go Diancie. We are at +1 special attack, +1 special defense against a Tangela. If it's fully physically defensive, which again I imagine it is, we should do a good chunk of damage to him. Enough to make him worried. So let's go for the Draining Kiss here. Let's just do it. Let's do it. He switches out. Is it Colossal he goes into? Colossal, yeah. Which is fine. With my Berry, I should live a Heavy Slam, correct? Yeah, we'll take a Heavy Slam easily, even if he's adding max attack. And Diamond Storm should 2 KO it. Let's Diamond Storm. I don't want to go for a Magnet Rise yet. He definitely could be running a ground move over Heavy Slam. But I feel like Heavy Slam, Diamond Storm is my best play. Just because I don't want to reveal the Magnet Rise yet. He switches out. What are you going into? Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. And he dodges. Great. Exactly what I want to happen. Okay, that's fine. I can just switch out here. I still need this healthy. Imagine he maybe goes for a knockoff again. I can just go back into Beep Beep. I feel this game's gonna last a lot longer. D.rey's playing so much more defensive than I am. It's gonna be a long one, that's for sure. Leaf sees me. Cool. No problem at all. He'll gain back a bit of health and then lose the rest of it. Lose whatever he gained back basically to Toxic. And I can freely go for the Volt Switch again. Yeah, so let's go for the Volt Switch here. Again, he probably wants to keep webs off the side of the field. Switches out. Okay, this is the Hippo. Okay, sure. I'll just Toxic this as well. That way if he goes into the Colossal, I still get the damage on that. Again, I don't need webs. They're not the most important thing in the world. It's nice because it forces in the Colossal, but still. But he goes for his rocks. Those are gonna hurt, but not crazy much. Oh come on! Don't stop! Stop missing attacks, please. I needed that attack to land because now he can kill me. Shit. Toxic again. Toxic again. Oh my god, that's stupid. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. And he switches out. Tangela. Millennia. Yeah, sure. Like, he's gone so many advantages here from those two misses. And he... Did I... Fuck this, man. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on. That's not... That's... Like, I just lost my Vikavolt, my Charger Bug because it... Oh, come on, man. Come on. What is that? What is that? Instead of getting one of the two biggest threats to my team, which were... Okay, and first of all, we know he's Magic Guard. He's Magic Guard on his Clef. We know that for sure. But, like, the two biggest threats to my team were Hippowdon and Tangela. And instead of getting both of them Toxic, we get one of them Toxic. That sucks. That really sucks. And now we lose our Charger Bug because of it. Unbelievable. Let's go DMX. I'm just going to trick here. Or do I just go for a Meteor Mash and hope for the boost? Let's go for the meteor mash. Hope for the boost. Let's get that boost. Switches out. D.rey. Okay. Again, see, if this thing was toxic, I wonder what would have happened. Boost? Oh, thank God we got the boost. That's what I like to see. Good shit, he's helmet. Okay, that's fine. Metagross at +1 against Hippowdon. It's fully physically defensive. It is. 59 to 69. I'll take it. It's Meteor Mash again. What are you going to choose to die? I guess this is going down. Nice. Very nice. Hippowdon goes down. Meaning no sand. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. That's good. That's good. That's good. If he goes into Torn here, which he could definitely do, he has Heat Wave, he has Dark Pulse. Or Knockoff, but probably Heat Wave or Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is 80. I believe Heat Wave is also 80. Heat Wave is 95. Oh my god, that's strong. Heat Wave does 57 to 68 to me. 126 points of health at the very most. Raid him. Okay. And we're at 112 anyways. That's okay. We go into Jill. Into Jill we go. And because, by the way, because what is that thing called? Tangela has Knockoff, Leech Seed, and Toxic. Unless his last move is a really strong grass move, then I'm pretty comfortable here. And we see Bolt Beaks. No thank you, sir. And let's flip turnouts again. Not a problem. Kotal Khan. This thing is going to be so incredibly annoying. That's like good damage. That's really good damage. I want to like Rock Tomb it. Let's go into Shere Khan again. I believe Shere Khan should still do solid damage to the Tangela, correct? It is toxic. Tangela, defensive, level 50. Ooh, discharge only does 24 to 28. That's not too much. If he's not, if he has no investment. That's okay. I'm just gonna discharge here. If he goes into Tangela, so be it. And he probably does go to Tangela in all honesty. I've not revealed the Scald yet. Noob. Yep, that's the Tangela. I thought it was going to be Boots, D.rey. Where is Boots? Okay. We get some leftovers back. You're going to take some Toxic. You definitely have a lot of investment here. Let me think about this. I protect here. The issue I'm having right now is I don't really want to switch in anything to the Knockoff or the... I really don't. I don't want to switch anything to Knockoff, to Leech Seed, to Toxic. Metagross on Toxic, I guess, but... yeah. As the Knockoffs. I'm okay with taking a Knockoff. That's fine with me. We are trying to weaken this thing. And let's go for that discharge again. If we can get this thing under half, that'd be a great sign for us. We discharge. Does he Leech Seed? He Knockoffs. I'm cool with that. So we lose our leftovers. That's okay. He's going to drop to the next hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm expecting him to go into the Clefable here. I'm going to go hard into Metagross. I'm going to go hard into Metagross here. And let's see what he wants to do. Does he swap? He does swap. Does he go Clefable? That is not Clefable. Shit. Okay. I think I want to trick here. Or do I want to Ice Punch? Because, okay, if he Bolt Beaks, I die. Then it becomes a lot harder to beat the Clefable. I don't know why he went to this, but okay. I mean, I guess I do know, but... Oh, man. I think if anything, he goes for the Outrage. Or switches out. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch here. Earthquake, shit. Don't KO me, don't KO me, don't KO me. Damn it. Damn it, I completely overlooked that. We're at 100-ish HP. He's Life Orb, okay. Let's go into Jill. I think at this point in time is where we reveal the Rock Tomb. Let's go for the Rock Tomb, and I gotta get rid of this Metagross now. That sucks. Losing the Metagross really hurts. Kodokan. Catch this Rock Tomb. Solid damage. And I'll flip turn out now. It's not looking good, guys. Grass Knot. Yeah, I'm Assault Vest. I take this. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it to have Grass Knot, but hey. This is pretty good though because Urshifu outspeeds. Urshifu outspeeds. And I have a pretty free Poison Jab here. Unfortunately, I reveal that I am leftovers. But Poison Jab is beyond free. Switches out. Scorpion instead. That's fine. This shouldn't do much. Not at all. I'm going to sub up. And we shall see what he does. Probably a Heat Crash or something. Or a Fire Move or Ground Move or whatever. But I kind of want to just see what he does. Heavy Slam. Do we take this? We take... Oh my god, we took it. No fucking way. That's awesome. Let's bulk up. Let's bulk up, baby. Wow, this is the first time Urshifu's hitting the field in any of my mocks or the game. Heavy Slams again. Sub should break, right? It didn't break. Yo, we're about to get to +2. Okay, let's take a look at this. Colossal. It can't have any investment. There's no way. Heavy Slam. Come on now. Come on now. Heavy Slam. Level 50. He does nothing to me. He does nothing to me at +2. We take the hit easily. Let's bulk up. Heavy Slam to 7.6 to 9.2. Well, we're at +2. That's crazy. Clefable. If he's max defense, max HP. Poison Jab has a chance to OHKO. Does he break it this time? He should break it this time. As he does, good for him. You got it. Let's sub up again. Yeah, why not? He probably switches into Clefable this time around, which is completely fair. As long as the Colossal's around, I get up a free sub with Urshifu. So I don't want to have to attack it unless I absolutely have to. We also found out that he's not Scarf on his Dracozolt. And that's huge. That's a huge benefit for us. Okay, time to find out if he has max defense, max HP. If he's max defense, max HP, bold nature, we do 86 to 109 at +2. Let us poison jab. Is he? Let's see. Is he Kebia Berry? No, he's not. Oh, so close. So close. Does he Moonblast me? That's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with this. Getting rid of the Clefable is massive. Like, it's beyond enormous. And he's leftovers. Okay. Let's just Poison Jab again. Let's Poison Jab again. And we get the KO on Clefable. So Urshifu picks up a first KO on the season for it. And just like that, we are kind of back into it. But in comes the Torn here for sure. Hurricane just bops us completely. Destroys us. Kotal Khan. I'm kind of wishing, you know what I'm wishing? I'm wishing that I had Volt Switch on Shere Khan. Oh man. Alright. So if I go into Jill, Hurricane will KO me, that's for sure. I don't really want to go into Deanne. Like, not yet. Shere Khan needs to stay around for a little bit longer. It just does. Goddamn, I wish I had Volt Switch on that thing. I don't think I need Jill anymore right now. He'll KO me. If he goes for a U-turn here, great play. Being Helmet on Metagross on Urshifu, what is that thing called? Hurricane. Nice. Okay, and he landed it too. So down goes Jill, which is fine. So Swampert goes down. It's okay, in comes Deanne. Again, we're expecting a Hurricane here, or a U-turn, excuse me. I can't just go for, like, Diamond Storm. Let's go for Draining Kiss. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to force in the Colossal. If Colossal comes in, then Urshifu can set up, and if it's behind a sub, it can beat the Torn. And it stays up behind a sub against everything, as long as I have to set up the sub on the Colossal, maybe on the Tangela. But in comes Tangela, that's okay. That's fine with me. Draining Kiss is going to come out. Going to do a solid chunk. I'll take it. That's solid. That is solid. That is definitely what the kids would call a solid chunk. Let's go for another Draining Kiss. Another one. We want the Colossal to kill me. We want Colossal to kill me. We want Colossal to be on the field while I die. Then I can bring in Urshifu and go for game. That is the new plan. He stays in. That's amazing. I mean, he could be trying to win here with Tornadus, and that's definitely a possibility. Giga Drain. Wow, that is so much damage. Okay, it's about where he was before. Yikes. Big ol' yikes. Again, I just want his Colossal to be in range or be on the field when I die. Let's Draining Kiss again. Yeah, we Draining Kiss again. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good for us here. It's really not. And it's still alive. Okay. He should get the KO on me here, as he Leech Seeds instead. Okay, so does he die here? It'll be close, I think. I think he will. I'd die here for sure, right? I do not. He does not. Alright, let's think. How much does Giga Drain do to my Urshifu? It's a Tangela. Defensive, level 50 with Giga Drain. Yeah, breaks my sub. Easily, I might add. I'm trying to think. Okay, if I KO him here, he can go into Torn or Dracozolt. Torn or Dracozolt, one of the two. And if he goes into Torn, I have to go into Raikou. If he goes to Dracozolt, I have to go into Urshifu. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna Draining Kiss. And we got the KO on. So Diancie KOs the Tangela, but Diancie's gonna drop. Tangela goes down, but so will Diancie. Okay. Time to play this game. Does he go Torn? Does he go anything else? I think he goes Torn. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if I go into Urshifu, I basically have to rely on a 30% chance that he misses Hurricane. If he misses Hurricane, it's game. I'll basically win. If he does not miss Hurricane, I will lose. Raiden. Shit. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We're still have to rely on, hopefully, a Hurricane miss. But we shall see. Let's Scald here. Try and burn it, I guess. Okay, Raikou against Dracozolt. Level 50. We know he is probably Sand Rush. And he is Life Orb. Love to burn this thing. If we burn it, let's take a look at Urshifu. We gotta burn this thing. If we burn this thing, we can win it. Burn, burn, burn. Oh, that's huge. That's amazing. And he Earthquakes me. Because right now, if he's Jolly, which again I think he is, hopefully he is. If he's Jolly, he cannot break my sub. Oh, the water is nice and hot today. The water is nice and hot today, boys. Come on, Urshifu. Can you bring us to the promised land? Urshifu's also a bit large. Didn't notice that before. There we go. We sub. It stays in. Facade, dude. Facade, great bring. 45 to 49%. If I get to +1, it'll still break my sub. If I get to +2, it's a chance. I have to bank on a miss. New plan is hope he misses. Hope he misses Hurricane because he had Facade. Great prep, great bring. So down goes the Dracozolt. The new plan is hope he misses. I missed 2 Toxics. I missed the Diamond Storm. The plan is hope he misses. If he misses, we'll win. Urshifu against Tornadus. Actually, he's at full HP. We might even not. We might have to have missed 2. Fingers crossed, baby. 70% chance. Game over. Good game, man. Not gonna lie, getting the Toxic off on the Hippowdon would have been nice. Don't think it mattered too much in the end game. It would have changed the outcome. I probably wouldn't have had to weaken my Metagross as much. He played really well. It's unfortunate we lost. I definitely think that we did get the short on the stick, because I really would have liked to get damage off on my opponent's team. Based on what he brought, though, I mean, him not bringing Arachnid was surprising. But hey, like I had a much more difficult time dealing with Tornadus this time around than my Mox. I wasn't really able to hit it much. Yeah, look, I'm disappointed we missed 2 Toxics. Those are unfortunate. Regardless, we fall 2-0 this week. Unfortunate. If he did not have Facade, he lost. That's a great bring. If he did not have Facade, he lost. So, fuck. If I knew he had Facade and I went for bulk up there, I probably would have been able to get up 2 bulk ups and a... Yeah, I would be able to get up 2 bulk ups and make sure I had enough HP to still set up a sub. So that could have been enough. But damn. Great bring. Great prep. Make sure you go check him out, guys. He is a phenomenal player. He was a finalist last year for a reason. Yeah, like, look, I'm shocked because... Maybe this is because I won the Mox, like, pretty convincingly too with Diancie, that I felt really good about it, but I think I just went into Diancie way too early. I think I was overestimating my matchup a bit, but it was a really good matchup. Well, it was a really good matchup for Diancie and for Urshifu. I just didn't do a good enough job of making sure Diancie would be successful, and that's on me. So, unfortunate. Put a lot of time and prep into this week, and it's not going to yield us a win, which sucks, but it is what it is. He gets his revenge, okay? That's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, we have the title. He has a crown on his head for some reason. I don't know why, but regardless, we have the title right now, and everyone's trying to chase after us. Everyone's going to bring their A game to us, so we'll see what happens going forward. Thanks for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like on the video. Comment down below what you thought about the battle. If I made any misplays throughout the game, just let me know as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all next time. Bye.